2014, another year of conflict for the people of the Central African Republic. For over 2 years, waves of violence have forced at least 850,000 people to flee their homes. Refugees, traumatized by what they've seen and felt, have sought safety across borders, working to make a new life despite the huge challenges that remain. More than 425,000 Car refugees now live in 4 neighboring countries. In Cameroon, more than 240,000 refugees. Chad, over 93,000. Republic of Congo, over 20,000. And the Democratic Republic of Congo hosts more than 70,000 refugees. Hadidiatu Bani fled with her 3 children to Lolo, a village just across the border in Cameroon. Although she escaped the conflict back home, the long journey to safety came with tragedy. Her young son fell ill and died. Now she collects firewood to sell. It helps feed her family. But sharing resources among so many is far from ideal.
Ɓe jafte to ɓe jaftayma ɓe doggidama an bo to a huli a dogga a hubina leɗɗe a hoota na yo a wala luwa yahugo ɗo bo ya hoosa.
She knows the attacks aren't personal.
Amman ɓawo leɗɗe ɗo wala ɓe toñatama mere an fu a yata toña goɗɗo mere to leɗɗe kam to min jehi ha babal maɓɓe ɓe toñan feere ɗo bo himɓe man.
Hadidiatu is one of tens of thousands of Car refugees living within local communities who've seen their populations suddenly swell. The refugees and their hosts often live together peacefully, but funding is urgently needed for programs to help ease the growing competition over resources. In the Republic of Congo, access to healthcare and malnutrition programs is the priority. In Chad, more than half of refugee children have no access to schooling, and many, scarred by the horrors of their flight, need counseling. Recent violent clashes inside Car have sent several thousand refugees fleeing across the river to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Thousands of new shelters are needed for a refugee population that continues to grow. The needs are urgent, but the people continue to push forward. Ada Muhammadu works as a cook in the Gado refugee camp. Forced to leave her own children behind when she fled a year ago, she now volunteers as a foster mother. She dreams of returning home to her own children, but in Gado she's discovered a love for helping children who have no one else. The Central African Republic remains one of the world's worst humanitarian crises and one of its most forgotten. It's received less than a third of the funding needed. But refugees like Adama can't afford to wait for proper funding to help. They've suffered so much and are winning the struggle to survive. All they need is peace and a helping hand.